Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about Harshad's journey in a lockup. We are mainly going to pull three cards on past, present, future energies, and then we are going to pull few more cards, uh, what he needs to avoid and what he needs to embrace. Let's see. Already we got the first energy, which is the Emperor, and the second energy we have for the present is Justice. Okay, and the third energy we have for the future is the Knight of Swords. So we got the two major arcana. So far whatever is happened and whatever is happening, it is gonna be a very important thing for his future for sure. So I'll tell you what, the first card for the past we got is Emperor. See, the Emperor card is all about having absolute control, rigid boundaries, self preservation. So when this card represents Harshad's past, it perfectly explains how he entered the jail. Before entering lockup, Harshad spent over a decade living behind a protective wall, following a devastating personal betrayal in his youth. He chose to construct an emotional fortress. Like a classic emperor, he ruled his own life with structure, choosing privacy and emotional distance to ensure he would never be hurt again like that. Right? So, when he first walked into the jail, he brought this emperor energy with him. He was guarded, he was highly controlled, and he was determined to keep everything at arm's length. An emperor doesn't like to show his vulnerability. He likes to dominate his space through quiet authority. So, but a reality show like Lockup is designed to tear down that fortress, right? And Harshad's carefully constructed walls were destined to crumble the moment his past was laid bare on premiere night, right? In the present moment, there is justice energy. So right now Harshad is sitting squarely in the energy of justice. See, in tarot cards, justice is all about truth, all about accountability, all about cause and effect and stripping away illusions. It means universe is forcing him to balance the scales now. In the present moment, Harshad is no longer allowed to hide behind his emperor walls. His secrets are out, his raw emotions are on display, and his actions are meeting immediate consequences outside. We are seeing this play out in his highly controversial outbursts and his intense loyalty to those he cares about. We saw it. So, justice is not always comfortable, it is often cold and brutally honest things coming out. So, Harshad is currently being forced to look in the mirror. He's confronting his own shadows, his quick temper, his intense possessiveness, and his struggle to let go of old betrayals. Every action he takes in the house right now is being weighed by the viewers and by the hosts also. This present phase, the justice, is his cosmic trial. He is learning that he cannot control everything around him, like how he did in the past. But he must take responsibility for how he reacts to the chaos of the jail. That is happening right now. For the future, we got Knight of Swords, the third card. See, viewers, all of us have seen his drama now. But future card is warning us to buckle up because see, Knight of Swords, the third card is of absolute acceleration, raw intellect, sharp, uncompromising action. Knight of Swords does not slowly plan his moves. He charges directly into the heart of the battle. He will start speaking his mind with zero filters. That is going to happen. So Harshad's future in the house will be incredibly fast paced and it can be controversial. Okay, because he is moving away from the defensive, static posture of the emperor and bypassing the cautious, possessing of the justice energy. In upcoming weeks, you guys can expect Harshad to play with fiery, direct intensity. He will likely stop holding back his thoughts to keep the peace. If there is a truth to be spoken, he will slice through the lies of other inmates with sharp words. However, this warning of this third card is his impulsive behavior. Because, see, while this energy will make him an incredibly magnetic and powerful player to watch, it also carries the risk of him charging into conflicts without thinking of the fallout. He will be he will be a force of nature. But he must watch his temper so he doesn't self sabotage. Okay, so yes, for the past we got like he entered the house hiding behind rigid emotional walls and the need for absolute control. In the present moment, he is facing his truth. He's dealing with consequences and learning to balance his protective instincts with reality. In the future, he is going to unleash a fearless, fast paced, and blunt style of gameplay, charging headfirst into the final battles of the show. That is going to happen. So now let's pull few more cards. Energies he needs to avoid, or situations he needs to avoid to have a better future in this game, and what he needs to embrace to have a better future in this game. We are going to have a look at it now. Okay, so let's see what cards are coming out for the first energy. Let's see. First energy we got here is the Magician Tarot. What he needs to avoid and what he needs to embrace is Three of Swords. Very interesting. See, Magician is the warning card here for Harshad, because see, the cards are telling him to stop trying to manage his image or control how every single situation looks to the cameras. In a show like Lockup, viewers can spot calculated gameplay, and viewers can actually see forced charm from a mile away. If Harshad tries to use clever strategies, if he intellectualizes his emotions, and if he tries to manipulate the narrative to protect himself, it will completely backfire. He needs to drop the desire to be the director of his own story. He must avoid overthinking his moves or putting on a performance. He needs to avoid that. The moment he tries to play a psychological game, or the moment he tries to act like he has everything under perfect control, the audience will lose trust in him. That is going to happen. So, what is that one thing he needs to embrace? We got the Three of Swords energy. See, Three of Swords is very much known for heartbreak, for grief, for raw emotional pain. Seeing this as something he needs to embrace sounds crazy at first, because but it actually the most beautiful advice he could get at this moment. Harshad must embrace his vulnerability and he should embrace his pain. For years, Harshad has run away from heartbreak and from betrayal, but the lockup jail is a pressure cooker that forces people to face their darkest wounds. Instead of getting angry, instead of charging at people, instead of shutting down when things get tough, Harshad needs to let himself feel the hurt. He needs to let the viewers see him sad, disappointed, heartbroken. When a friend lets him down or when the game gets brutal, he should not mask it with anger, or he should not go into detachment. He needs to own his pain. He needs to speak his grief, and he needs to show his raw, bleeding heart. So if Harshad wants to win, he has to stop being the magician, the clever, controlled planner, and he needs to start embracing the raw, wounded human. The audience doesn't want a perfect player, they want a real one, right? The more he lets his guard down and allows himself to be vulnerable, the more unstoppable he will become. That is going to happen. So yes, that is the journey update regarding Harshad in Lockup season 2. Let me know what you guys felt in the comment section. Um, Let me know in the comment section on whom you guys need the next video on. Yeah, those who are interested in personal reading, to book a personal reading about your personal situation, you guys can DM me. The number is in the description and it's in the display also. And don't forget to subscribe for more such videos. I shall see you all in my very next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.